Hi Year 7, if you're watching this, it's because you answered one or both of these questions incorrectly. So whilst you're watching the video, please make sure that you have your purple pen in your hand. You're ready to pause the video when you realise there's something you need to write down that's very important. And remember, after you've made your notes, you're going to be sending them back to me by email so that I can see that you've learned from your mistakes. So, question 1, express 0.8 as a fraction of 240 in its simplest form. 0.8 as a fraction of 240, we write 0.8 over 240. Now, when we're writing something in its simplest form, we can't have a decimal there. So we need to write an equivalent fraction where there's no decimals. To make 0.8 an integer, I have to times it by 10. Do it to the bottom, do it to the top. That gives me 8 over 2,400. But this is still not in its simplest form, because there are common factors of 8 and 2,400, which means we could simplify it further. So, the highest common factor of 8 and 2,400 is actually 8, because I know that 8 goes into 8 once, and I know that 8 goes into 24 3 times. So in its simplest form, the answer is 1 over 300. That is your final answer. When you're writing your purple pen notes, I don't just want to see this, I want to see words explaining how to do the question. So if I just see this written down in your work, I know that you've not watched the video properly. For question 2, write an equivalent fraction to your answer from part 1. So we take 1 over 300, and then we make sure whatever we do to the bottom, we do it to the top. So if you want to times them both by 2, you get 2 over 600. You could have times them both by 3, and you'd get 3 over 900. There's no limit to what you could have times them both by, as long as what you're doing to one, you do to the top. Sorry, you're doing to the bottom, you do to the top, because that is how you make equivalent fractions. Again, I don't just want to see this working out like this, I want to see an explanation as to how to do it. When you finish making your notes, please remember to take a photo and send to Mr. Kempner as soon as you've done that.